friendly neighborhood librarian here, wanting to talk today about a issue that has been debated among children's librarians. That issue is to craft or not to craft, which means that some libraries, when they do story time, do not prepare and offer a craft for the children to do after story time. Other libraries do. I am firmly in the do offer craft camp, and I will tell you why. I believe that when children do a craft at the library, it is something that they can take home with them that makes them feel good about themselves and the library, and it reminds them throughout the week that they've been there and that they had fun. Another reason I think it's important for story times to offer in libraries to offer craft is because children need to practice their small motor skills, doing various different crafts. If you vary up and not just always have only a coloring sheet offered, if you have sometimes they're gluing, sometimes they're beading, sometimes they're putting strings through straws to make necklaces, all of these activities actually help them write better when they're ready to write. All of these small motor activities that they do with their hands prepare them for writing. They also prepare them for reading, in that to especially figure out a shape when they're putting something together, it requires some of the same shape recognition that they need in order to recognize letters and whole words instantly in the future. So these are just a couple of reasons why I do believe strongly in providing a craft for my patrons, and I think it's highly appreciated. I have a lot of parents that come in and say that their child really enjoyed it. Some parents don't like it because it's just, it's junk. you gather a lot of the child junk, but it's fun junk, and the child that does it doesn't see it as junk. They see it as an important achievement that they have done. Also, I know librarians don't sometimes like it because preparing a craft for 60, 70, 80, 100 kids a week can be, one, a huge drain on your finances, or two, just a big pain in the butt, because you have to cut, or you have to prep all of the craft ahead of time. You have to come up with all these ideas. There's a wealth of ideas out there. A lot of them are very low tech, very low expense, but still you have to go through the time and effort of getting it all ready, gathering it all together, showing people what they're supposed to do when they go over there, and in general, some librarians just want to give all that up and say, no, we're just doing story time, I don't want to bother with the craft, because it's not important, it's just crafty, artsy stuff, and it's just junk. They come up with the same thing as the parents, but as I said, I believe there are significant developmental reasons to do it, and I believe that there is significant encouragement of a lifelong patron when you begin when they're very small and offer them a craft to take home that sits on their table or their windowsill or their refrigerator all week to remind them and their parents that they had a great experience at the library. So, I am pro-craft. Thanks!